Creative Kill Live!
Welcome to the show where the lights go dim. Albuquerque nights, yeah, it all begins. From the Duke City streets to the ledges we ride. Everybody gets killed on Creative Kill Live. John Roberts on the mic, that's the host and creator. Wolf, Ben, and Dizzy, yeah, the squad, no debaters. Happy Anderson in the house, serial killer on the stream. Guests sit down, but they step into a dream. Brooke Smith from the silence, ghosts in the air. Talking Bigfoot stories like they're right over there. True crime echoes while the crowd's alive. Then the lights cut out, it's the end of the ride. Welcome to the show where the lights go dim. Albuquerque nights, yeah, it all begins. From the Duke City streets to the ledges we ride. Everybody gets killed on Creative Kill Live.
What's up, everybody? It's John.
And Ben.
And welcome back to the Creative Kill Podcast, where the guest always has a killer experience. But this time, Ben, we don't have a guest again.
That's okay. That's okay.
I know, right? What are we going to do here? Why are we wearing these lab coats? Why am I wearing these silly fucking glasses today, huh?
Why indeed?
Why indeed? Because today is our mad scientist episode. You know, I know. It's alive. It's alive.
Right.
You know, dude, I got to tell you, man, this year, it's been really cool. I mean, we really only had the one mad scientist movie come out, which was Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. That was a beautiful movie. That was gorgeous.
Very well shot. Cinematically, it was great.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll get into that here in a minute,
Yep,
everybody.
yep.
We just got to drop a couple of our partners / sponsors today. So here on Creative Kill, we talk all things supernatural, horror, and true crime. And today, with Ben and I, we are doing Mad Scientist. So basically anything that was, any kind of movie we're going to talk about with a crazy motherfucker that decided he wanted to make something, and then it always goes wrong, right? That's the kind of thing. So I'm going to get into our first sponsor today. So guys, our first sponsor today is going to be the Monster House Dispensary.
Gator.
That's right. So Gator and Monster House Dispensary down in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Ruidoso. Check them out, guys, for all your cannabis needs, and it is a horror theme. I said that like twice, man. It's so I guess Karl went down there. I got to tell you real quick. Karl,
Really?
Yeah. Karl went to Cruces to go see his sister.
Okay.
And so he went by Gator's place, got to meet Gator. We haven't met Gator yet. I've only
Yeah.
talked to Gator on the phone.
Right.
But apparently it's going to be really, really cool. So we're
Okay.
planning on some really cool things there. I just announced last night on our Instagram page that we're going to be doing some live shows down there this year.
Yep, it's gonna be fun.
So,
it's gonna be fun. Can't
so
wait.
I think we're going to go to Ruidoso first. I've got my friend who is a talented musician. His name is Coley Woods. Coley is going to meet us. He lives in Ruidoso, and so he's going to do the show down there and do a little performance for us. And
Oh, very cool.
yeah,
very cool.
yeah. So a little pressure's on you now, Coley. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
sure he's gonna be just fine.
Anyway, so and you want to hit him with our second sponsor?
And our second sponsor, shout out to Leo at Duke City Toys, guys.
Duke City Toys. So
if
Leo's
you're into collectibles. Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead. You know,
I was
you
just
go
gonna
first.
say, guys, if you're into collectibles, Leo's at Duke City Toys. I mean, it's got you covered. I
He
mean,
does,
every
he does.
aspect from horror to superhero to
wrestling.
and
Yeah,
wrestling.
that.
I mean,
he's got a big WWE collection and He-Man. Guys,
Yeah.
it's anything. And
Everything.
Can I just jump in here real quick, Ben,
Yep.
and tell them about the new 85 square foot facility that he just bought?
Yep.
So Leo is expanding. So he was in this tiny little shop over on San Mateo here in Albuquerque. And guys, now he's going to be on Broadway at an 8,500 square foot facility.
Very
And
cool.
we just announced this week on June the fucking 20th, man, we got the badass, great Khali, the wrestler, former WWE superstar, will be at Duke City
Hell yeah.
Toys,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Here we go.
We've gotten Sting, we've
Right.
gotten Tommy
Right.
Dreamer,
Right.
we've got our girl who's coming. We're gonna keep a surprise,
Yeah,
but this
yeah,
color
yeah.
back here, maybe a little hint for people,
Right,
you know.
right,
It's
right.
a shot in the dark. And we got the great Khali coming, dude.
Yeah.
He's 7'1". Talk about a fucking
Damn.
Frankenstein monster,
I
dude.
mean, he's gonna make Wolf feel a little short, you know.
He fucking makes Wolf look a lot short. This guy, I've seen him. I saw him, I want to say in 2005 or 6. It's when he first came into WWE. He was at a house show. The fucking guy, it's like Andre the Giant. It's like The Undertaker.
I bet,
These
man.
guys that are just Kane, all these fucking huge. I mean, you were with me, maybe like Moose. Remember how big Moose was?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know if he's 7'1", but he was fucking huge.
He's a big dude, though. He's a big
Anyway,
dude.
yeah. So Duke City Toys, everybody get down and see Duke City Toys. Our boy Leo. Oh, and real quick. Leo is coming on Creative Kill Live this weekend. So we are shooting a bonus episode this weekend of Creative Kill Live. This is the podcast. We're going to live. But we are shooting a bonus episode this weekend. We're doing our little fun crossover. I can't believe you talked me into bringing in another one of these fucking guys. So we're bringing on another wrestler. This guy, what's his Sancho Martinez or whatever is it?
Sancho.
Oh, that's your boy, I guess.
I know.
I was against this. I was 100% against doing any more wrestlers for a while because my ego's a little hurt, Ben. He slapped the shit out of me.
Well, I mean, you kind of got it in his face, and I mean, I'm just saying.
Not in his face, dude. I do what I normally do.
A little bit.
Are you kidding me?
All
right. Hey, at least it's not fucking Ronan. If Ronan shows up, there's going to be problems. But I'll tell you this right now. Sancho seems like he's a pretty nice kid.
Great.
Yeah, he may have a fucking killer experience, so that's for sure. No, I'm just kidding. I will not hurt him. Yes,
I would be more worried about Ronan showing up.
Fuck Ronan, dude.
Oh,
that guy. You're gonna get me started on it. You know how of a touchy subject this is.
I know, but I mean,
anyway,
if we have to, we'll bury a body. We'll do what we gotta do.
That's right. All right, everybody, let's jump into our show. So we are super pumped today. I hit you up about this kind of at the last minute, but it is because I got to tell you, I'm super stoked. This Friday, a movie's been coming out, and these are, it's like the indie horror stuff I told you about, but this is Maggie Gyllenhaal's directorial debut, I think. Okay. I think she's directed some other stuff, but the movie's called The Bride. And it's about the Bride of Frankenstein.
Okay.
And it's Christian Bale, and I don't know who plays the Bride of Frankenstein, but this thing is going to be fucking sick.
Very cool.
The early reviews have already come out. I am stoked. I'm a huge Maggie Gyllenhaal fan. Ever since Dark Knight, The Secretary. People don't know this movie.
The Secretary.
Did you remember The Secretary?
That movie
James fucking Spader.
I mean,
dude,
spicy.
that was spicy.
Es muy caliente.
Muy caliente, spicy.
Yeah.
Anyway, with our Mad Scientist brain. So Ben and I today are going to talk about our top 5 Mad Scientist movies, guys. I am super stoked. So we're gonna do this again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Ben. So I'm gonna start off with 5. Are you ready for this shit?
Let's do it.
Okay, my fifth. All right. So I know this is not gonna be considered. I guess you would say, well, it is Mad Scientist for me because there's a bunch of Mad Scientists and they're running from fucking dinosaurs. So my Mad Scientist, since we're wearing our lab coats today, we see in there is going to be Jurassic Park.
Yep.
I mean, any of these Jurassic Park movies, dude.
To be quite honest, when you said Mad Scientist is a theme for the show today, my first thought jumped to Jurassic Park. So I have to put it in the honorable mention side. I didn't put it on my top 5, but I was like, damn it, John, you're reading my mind.
I know.
Get out of my head.
This is what happens when you fucking mix a frog DNA with dinosaur DNA and a fucking mosquito. Like, dude, no. I got to tell you, man. So how old were you when Jurassic? What year was that?
94, 96, somewhere in there?
Yeah, I think it was like 94. 94, so I was a sophomore in high school.
I was 8 years old.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, but it really scared the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it in the theater?
It was iconic. Yes, my parents took me to see it in
theater. Yeah, everybody went and saw Jurassic Park. I went and saw it like 3 times, dude.
It actually made me a little weary about urinals. Or not urinals, but porta potties.
No shit.
You know, because I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them anymore.
I know, and he was doing the sit down, dude. He wasn't standing up. He was like on the shitter.
Yeah.
Taking a shit, and that T-Rex got him.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
What a way to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's I love me some Jurassic Park.
Man.
It's, I mean, I love. It's kind of one of those franchises I feel like now that's kind of jumped the shark a little bit.
Right.
You know,
it's Sharknado kind of situation.
Yeah, we're at Sharknado status with Jurassic Park now because it's just become IP now.
Well, and I wanted to love the latest one so bad because of the cast. I love Scarlett Johansson. I was like stoked, right? And then I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep in the movie theater.
Yeah, it wasn't the best one of. My favorite's number one still. You know, it's
the
go. And then I do like I like Jurassic World too. I thought with Pratt. I did like that. I thought that was I thought the cool the Raptors and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, okay, what's your number 5, bro?
So mine's a little out of left field.
Okay,
so
let's do this.
We're going rogue here a little bit, guys.
We're going rogue.
So there's a little movie that came out, I think, around the same time frame, maybe push it by 4 years, like 1998, Escape from L.A. So, in Escape for L.A., Bruce Campbell plays the Surgeon General.
He is kind of the mad scientist.
And he's got like,
oh my God, I love Escape from L.A.
Crazy.
You know, it's funny because they kind of have kind of said it's kind of what our world looks like now. With all these fucking people with their fillers and all their fucking crazy faces.
Crazy ahead of its time, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And I just love his. It's a small part, guys. I mean, you blink and you might miss it, but I love it so much just because his character creeped me out. Like he was just like one of those like putting body parts together and kind of thing. And almost like Frankenstein-y, but not really.
Right. Like there was a movie called Repo Man. Did you ever see that?
Yep,
Repo Man. Stuff like that. Well, I gotta tell you, man, you just brought up a name, and I gotta say something real quick. So we're gonna drop a little serious bomb on you. Did you read about Bruce Campbell last night?
No, I have not.
Okay, so he just said he has cancer.
Oh,
yeah, so he's going to be taking some time off the con circuit.
Okay.
He's going to be taking some time off of filmmaking. We love you, Bruce.
Yeah,
we hope you get through this.
Yeah,
you
thoughts
got
and prayers
this.
with you,
we love you.
Yeah.
Prayers for you, buddy. And back to that. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, well, my number 4 is, here we go, because this gets into some real mad scientist territory, okay?
Right.
I didn't wear the shirt because we wanted to do lab coats with Creative Kill shirts today because they kind of look cool as fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? We
I
look
concur.
cool as fuck.
I concur.
Yeah, I concur. I concur. Yeah. Doctor. Yeah, like Spies Like Us. Doctor. Anyway, so my 4th is it's way out in left field, but Wolf introduced me to this movie a long time ago, and the movie is called Tusk.
Okay.
Have you seen this movie?
No.
Tusk is with Justin Long.
Okay.
And Justin Long plays. I can't kind of remember how he gets to the house. Anyway, this mad scientist captures him, and he turns him into a fucking walrus, dude. He turns this motherfucker into like a full-size fucking walrus.
Okay.
It is one of the most disturbing, freaky, funny, weird movies.
Yeah.
And this is what Wolf does to guys like us. He's like, you guys, I know you like your serial killer shit. I know you like your monster shit, but I'm going to fucking throw you for some left field shit.
Right.
Like Wolf will pull out a horror movie that makes you like, anyway, but it was directed by Kevin Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, written and directed by Kevin Smith.
Okay,
So it was really, I don't know if it was written, but I know it was directed by Kevin Smith. But it was a really great movie. So you guys got to check out Tusk.
All
Okay,
right.
number
Tusk,
4 number 4 for you, baby.
Mine is a classic, guys. Not gonna lie. I felt like I just had to put him on the list because I feel like he represents kind of like the duality of everybody, right? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Wow, I love that answer, dude. Because I love me some like classic monster kind of stuff, and Jekyll and Hyde was it. So there is a series that came out on BBC recently, and it's a Jekyll and Hyde series.
Okay.
And it's on Netflix, and so I watched it.
Oh, very cool.
I think it was like in 2000. I think it only had like a 1-season run or something.
Okay.
But it wasn't bad. I liked it. And then the other references. I could tell you this right now. Everything I know about Jekyll and Hyde. Number 1 is the black and white, obviously the goat, the original Jekyll and Hyde, and then the book. You know, it's that. But what was I going to say? Okay, this is. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I like this movie. I like Tom Cruise's The Mummy. And people didn't like it, and I liked it. Okay, but I like that actually. They referenced. They were trying to make that MonsterVerse, dude.
Yeah.
And then they had Crow. Russell Crowe is fucking Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah. It's Dr. Jekyll, and that was fucking cool, man. When he was like, having to shoot himself up and do all this crazy ass Jekyll and Hyde shit.
And I loved it because they didn't really reveal that till later in the movie. You know, so it's just like you're kind of like, all right, mummy. All of a sudden, Jekyll and Hyde, like what? So now it like kind of like you said, it turns into a monster universe.
Right. They were supposed to have done this huge MonsterVerse, and I hope that Universal finally does something like that with this IP. Yeah. Hey, Universal. you need somebody to come in and write this and direct this for you. Hit me up.
This guy.
Hit me up. I got you. Because I know how to fucking cross over all those characters. That is, I have studied Universal monsters my whole life. I mean, Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, all of them are my favorites. But anyway, yeah, man, that's back to Jekyll and Hyde. So Jekyll, tell me your thought about like Jekyll. I mean, I know it's kind of like the split personality, right? Is that what you think it's like a metaphor for? I fucking, everybody's got like a, Hyde in them.
Yeah, I think so.
I've got a Hyde in me. Do you have a Hyde in me?
Man, there's a lot of Hyde in me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a nice guy. Don't get me wrong.
Especially when I drink tequila.
Oh man. I should say you wouldn't want to make me angry. No.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
But
don't do that.
Well, it's like the Hulk, right? In that same regard, similar kind of thought process there.
Right.
The duality of like what we all experience pretty much just throughout the course of life. We all make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
We all have had embarrassing moments that maybe we didn't. We
oh
weren't
fuck!
our best
I've had
behavior.
more than you can count.
Then,
you know.
But on the flip side of that, everybody tries. I think generally speaking, to really kind of do their best and be a generally okay good person. So
yeah,
I do like the duality there. I read the book in middle school, and it always kind of stuck with me a little bit.
Yeah, well, that was a middle school book. I think we all had to read.
Right.
Yeah, that was one of those.
One of those.
It was a classic novel. You know, like you have Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, you have Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
You've got, it's like my thing about Jekyll and Hyde is that, and then I'm going to kind of close this out with this, is that I'm hearing that they're doing a Jekyll and Hyde with Johnny Depp.
Ooh.
And if they do that, I think if they did like Burton, but I love Tim Burton. I love the Burton universe kind of stuff.
Right.
But that, I wish he would just like embrace a horror movie instead of like, how he does his twist on this.
Yeah, he's got a little more of that artistic side.
Yeah,
he likes to throw in
it's
there.
a little more wacky,
Yeah.
which I love. I fucking love it. I love that shit. Yeah, but I would like a really true, good Jekyll and Hyde
Kinda
movie.
dark.
Yeah, we need dark
ominous.
and then violent too,
Yes.
man. It's like we need more, more kills. that's what we say here on Creative Kill,
I was trying to hold back. I'm like, we do need more violence. I'm like, well, maybe that's not exactly the right thing to say. But
Right,
where we're going, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a great answer, dude. I love that. Okay, my number 3 is really weird. You can hear it flying around.
Man. Oh man, this
it is The Fly.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean,
okay,
this movie's practical effects messed me up for
fucking
a while.
a long time,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it stuck with me.
There was some movies. It was like that Toxic Avenger. There was all these fucking RoboCop with the guys melting and shit.
Yeah.
It's like anything where they had these practical special effects where it's like the guys' faces are fucking melting in the 80s and 90s.
Man.
They didn't have CGI, so they had to use all the practical makeup. And man, they say that Jeff Goldblum also, because I love me some Jeff Goldblum, man. I fucking love that whacked out motherfucker. Right. He is so cool. And when I say motherfucker mean cool motherfucker, right?
Right.
He is so fucking cool. We go back to Jurassic Park. Look at him.
I know.
He was that doctor with the fucking leather pants and
Rico
the
Suave.
Rico fucking Suave, right? But Goldblum comes into that with your girl Gina Davis.
Yep.
You worked on Burroughs with.
Yep. Sure
Gina's. We've actually talked to the Gina Davis Foundation. Hopefully, we'll be able to get her on the show. I know she was filming. She was shooting overseas. That's what they told us. And then when she got back, hopefully they'd reach out to us. And if you guys don't know the Gina Davis Foundation, give her a quick plug real quick.
Definitely.
It is she helps minority and women artists break into the industry and kind of give them anybody that really doesn't get this shot, and we've talked about it a million times, she's actually helping people. So I really do love Gina Davis as a person. But back to Goldblum, it's like, he has that. It's like he's always inquiring, or he's always inquisitive about something. He's always thinking about something. He's always like, and then he kind of just. I feel like he's like a Jack Black or somebody. I mean, do you feel that way?
Definitely. And he's iconic.
They just let him go, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say he's one of those actors where it's almost like I need more cowbell.
I need yes.
You know what I mean? He's a Christopher. He is him. And then like you said,
you've got Carey, you've got Black, you've got Walken, you've got those kind of guys that you could just fucking throw on a set, and they're like, okay, I got this character. a cage,
Right.
It may be a little over the top, but the fly though, back to being the scary thing, dude. That fucking at the end, the fucking fly.
I mean,
no, God no.
Yeah.
It's like a vampire and a werewolf they're scary, but we watch that because of the coolness of them. That fucking thing, it's like you have the blob, you have the fly, you have all that kind of stuff. But go ahead, So go ahead with your third, dude. Tell me what you think.
On a lighter note, my third is Doc from Back to the Future.
Oh, he is a mad scientist.
He is. I mean, this guy.
It's not really horror, but
not really horror.
But you got to give Doc Christopher Lloyd a shout out, dude. That's a fuck yeah, man.
I mean,
I love me some Christopher Lloyd too,
and
man.
it's just especially in the first one, when you think about this. This guy was stealing plutonium or whatever from some not so savory characters, right?
I think they're Iranian terrorists in that.
Exactly,
I think they're literally we're going through a conflict right now with Iran. Because that was back in the 80s when we had the big fucking beef with Iran, and now we have it again.
So
I'm just fucking done with this war shit, dude. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You know me.
Anyway, but I had to give it a shout out just because. I mean, it's just. Damn, Doc is Doc. And
Doc is Doc. Doc Brown is the shit, man. That's great. I got to tell you, Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all time too, man. It's like it's such a classic, and we do talk horror, but sometimes we stream off because we do tell you guys, if you haven't watched the show, Ben and I are actors. Obviously, we don't mind getting into wardrobe, doing all kinds of crazy, stupid shit. But we love all movies. We love everybody. Yeah. It's funny that you said that because he actually. Like the Rick and Morty and everything was kind of modeled after him.
Yep, sure
and
was.
I fucking love me some Rick and Morty.
All day.
Rick and Morty.
All day.
And I gotta give a shout out to a friend of mine in Dallas. So Tony Vasquez, there's a guy by the name of Tony Vasquez. Tony and I were really good buddies, and he turned me on to Rick and Morty. And I had never seen it. And dude, I got addicted, man.
Oh, yes.
I got addicted.
Hardcore.
It is so intelligently written, and then it's just all over the fucking place.
Well, and then it's like, it's one of those shows where you can rewatch the same episodes over and over.
Right.
And you're catching something new almost every time.
Right. Yeah, Tony got me on that, and then I kind of went on this fucking downward spiral. It was during a really bad time in my life, and that's when I moved out here, was after I left Dallas. And then, Max came on, and it dropped all the episodes. And so I got really sick one week, and I think that was when I had the flu, like really, really bad. This was 2 or 3 years ago, and I just binge watched the shit out. It was so funny. Yeah. But I love Doc Brown, dude. We gotta give it up for Doc Brown, man. I love that. That's a great answer, man. Okay. Well, my number 2, man, since we're gonna kind of get into some weird mad scientist shit, is more based on tech. Mm-hmm. Okay. And this movie is probably in one of my top 25.
Okay.
If I'm going cinephile, like I can really break it down in top 25 because I just love this film in general. I think it's beautiful. It was shot for $15 million. That was it, and I felt like it would look like a fucking studio film, but it was Ex Machina.
Yep.
Yes, fucking great film.
Great.
And I've got to just say one thing, and I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this when I say this, but pussy. That's what happens. Yeah. That's what happens when you try. This dude was like, "Hey man," he's like, "I'm gonna make this chick robot." Mm-hmm. Basically, it's artificial intelligence. Yeah. And then I'm gonna. This is where the satire of the podcast comes in. So basically, I can fuck it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sorry. I know that sounds terrible, but look at the 2 robots in the film, right? The 2 androids or whatever you want to call them. You have the Asian chick, and then you have obviously the main character. And the whole time, as soon as he walked in, and then they show her behind the glass, right? And she doesn't have her skull's kind of translucent. You see all the wires and all the shit in there, right? I was like, that's a hot robot. You know what I mean? I was like, that's what every dude thought. They were like, They were like, of course they create a hot robot,
I mean,
right?
We're not too far from that now, man.
Oh, I don't think we're fucking far at all,
Yeah,
dude. I
feel
think
like
it's
we're
about to
2
happen.
weeks away. Like,
Yeah. I think ChatGPT's putting one in my house right now. I've been single for 4 years. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm joking, but it's like, no, it's I really have a feeling like that movie translates with me so well because I really feel like that's what's happening kind of in tech right now.
Right.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
lonely men out there and where it's like, okay, you could make a robot, but you have to make it sexy and hot.
Right.
Like and obviously if we're going to go back to kind of like the Frankenstein or mad scientist thing, it's like, well, where was your head at then? I mean, literally, you could make a robot without breasts and without all that stuff and just have it sitting there. But nope. No. The problem with the male brain, the male fucking brain is, I want to fuck it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I mean,
it's like,
it's
I'm
like,
sorry. It's just, it's so funny. Just,
well, you think about it like, if we're not careful, right, it's going to get to the point where people are going to start having conversations like, dude, you're dating a real woman?
Yeah, no.
I don't even, and none of my buddies date real women anymore.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
I know. I was listening to, there was like an Instagram clip of somebody who brought that up. Mm-hmm. He was like, the problem is that civilization with this new tech and everything that's coming out could possibly be the end of mankind because there's no procreation.
Yep.
You know, there's no biological sex because everybody's going to be wanting to just have sex with a robot.
I mean,
I know, we're so terrible.
It's horrible.
I mean, this went left, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this went so left. But no, it's true. And then it's like, I got to tell you, so if you follow, I love her, the stand-up comic, her name's Whitney Cummings.
Oh,
I love Whitney Cummings.
Whitney.
She's so smart. She's
Very
so
witty.
beautiful, but she's so smart and she's so witty.
Yes.
And she has I don't know if it's a sex robot or a sex doll of herself that she kind of drags around. Right. And it looks just like her.
Yeah. It's
you know what I mean?
Spot on.
Yeah.
I remember she brought it on stage.
She did bring it on stage. Yeah. And so I just look at it like, I'm like you said, it's right around the fucking corner, dude. They're going to be selling, you're going to get a Ford or a fucking Samsung or a Kia Sport.
Well, it's like you look at like something simple, right? Guys, this is way off topic, but
no,
like the invention of
this
like
is why
Uber
I love the podcast.
And Lyft, right? Because of the invention of Uber and Lyft, now you have teenagers who aren't interested in getting their driver's license.
Oh, not at all.
You know?
Not at
it's
all.
Crazy. Like
No.
I couldn't wait to drive.
Oh,
couldn't
me
wait.
either.
Couldn't
Me
wait.
either.
I was like 14 being like, all right, I got to get,
right.
get through the test.
Yeah, I'm not it's like, I'm with you, dude. Like, unless we're really fucked up, like, unless we're planning to go out and tie one on, I don't take an Uber. And that's a terrible thing to say that I drink and drive. I have drunk and drive, but what I'm saying is I usually try to stay around the hood or stay at the house. Yeah. But if I do go out, but these kids take Ubers like it was taking us taking cabs back in the day.
True.
We had. Did your generation took cabs?
Yeah, I was.
Because you're a millennial, right?
Yeah, I'm like what they classify as like ex-millennial or something like that. Like, because I was before they moved the line, I was technically Gen X, and then now I'm technically a millennial.
Gen X, that's my team, baby. Good job, guys. We love it.
But I'm millennial.
We need to get these fucking boomers out of here. No, just kidding.
Make some room.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I want to get into politics today.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
But
anyway, dude. So back to Machina. It was a fantastic film. Yeah. Oscar Isaac. I loved that guy so much. I think he is one of the best actors right now going. I think that he's kind of like the rest of those actors we talked about earlier.
Definitely.
You can kind of give him anything and he'll make it happen.
Yeah, he makes that character his own element. And it's
right,
just like,
right. And we're about to get into him again here in a minute. But go ahead with your number two.
My number two, ironically, kind of does go down the same pathway of tech, but at the same time, this particular character is all over the board.
He's all over the board.
Mine is actually Dr. Krieger from Archer.
Oh, I love that.
Krieger.
He
is crazy. I mean,
know he is. That's
he's making
awesome.
robots. He's his girl or wife is this anime video hologram projection.
I know, it's so funny.
I mean, he's got weird monsters that he keeps in his basement. He's got he like checks all the boxes, right? Because he's supposed to be like the mad scientist, like kind of like full circle.
Right.
And I just love his character. I mean, he's just out of his mind.
Yeah, no, that's a great one because I again, that was one of those shows I didn't get into till later.
Right, me too.
But somebody got me on it, and I fucking just binged the shit out of it. It's so funny,
it's
dude.
So good.
It is so good. Yeah. So if you haven't checked out Archer, check out Archer, guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna do some honorable mentions real quick before we get on, because since we have a little time, Benny.
Yep.
So my honorable mentions, number one is a classic 80s movie, and I'm not talking about the fucking remake. This is one of those they remade, and I was fucking shit.
Yeah.
But the original was Flatliners. Flatliners was fucking scary.
It was, man.
Okay, that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
It was one of the ones I saw too young.
Yeah, I love me some Flatliners, and that's from our girl here in New Mexico, Julia. Last name Roberts, my cousin. Yeah, Julia and I haven't talked in a while. You know what I'm saying? She's, she's busy. She's busy, so she wants to. When she wants to come hang out with the Roberts clan down in Albuquerque, leave Taos. Julia, you are invited on the show.
Always.
Well, I would love to have my cousin Julia Roberts on the show. Yeah. She's not my fucking cousin, everybody. Okay, I'm just saying that.
But you guys do have the same last name. So
we do have the same last name. And actually, you know what? It's weird. It's weird. And I'm going to give you a little Julia Roberts fact. She does come from Georgia. I have family in Georgia. So there may be something there if I do a 23andMe, but I'm afraid to get my DNA scraped and mad scientists take my DNA, make a clone of me, and do all kinds of crazy stuff.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I would just love for them just to give me the Wolverine gene at this point.
Yeah,
but I don't think it wouldn't go down like that.
Yeah, I know. Then our second honorable mention today is, I got to tell you, because it's going to go kind of segues into my final, but it is The Invisible Man.
Definitely a good one.
So I want to kind of get onto this real quick. So that was like one of my things as a kid. Like, if I was to have a superpower, I wanted to be invisible.
Okay.
You know, it's like when I saw The Invisible Man, it was kind of cool. I mean, I know everybody's thinking perverted shit. You know what I mean? But it's 100% true. Like Hollow Man. Did you ever see Hollow Man?
Hollow Man, with was it Bacon?
Yeah, the Baconator, baby. Kevin Bacon, who I am. If they ever redo Nightmare on Elm Street, everybody's already said, but he's my fan casting. Right. I want him to play Freddy Krueger.
I mean, that'd be cool. Freaking awesome. I love him since Tremors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, Tremors, Footloose, fucking.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Few Good Men.
Right.
Oh, God, no, we could. The Bondsman, I like that movie, that show. That was a fun show, and they canceled that. But they cancel anything that we like. But anyway, back to The Invisible Man and Flatliners were kind of my honorable mentions. I just wanted to kind of throw those out there, guys, before we get into our final two. So my number one obviously is the GOAT. It's been made several times, but it's just like we did with vampires. It is going to be Frankenstein.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And
me too.
I'm going to get into a little bit of the older Frankenstein, and then we'll just kind of evolve. But originally, Boris Karloff, I think it was Boris Karloff was the original Frankenstein. And I think they wanted to give it to Lugosi at first. Yeah, they were. Yeah, because he played Dracula. So they were like, "Hey, let's just have him." Right. But he was like, "Fuck no, I'm Dracula."
Yeah,
he's like, "I'm already Dracula. We're gonna do some kind of crossover at some point." And he's like, so they got Bela Lugosi, and that movie never scared me. But I loved it.
No,
I loved it.
I
it
agree.
Never scared me.
It was more intriguing than anything.
It's a creature's tale. It's actually kind of like a love story between a father and a son.
Right.
You know, I think Guillermo, where we go back into Frankenstein, that Guillermo del Toro, this last rendition of his Frankenstein, it was a love story, obviously, between the three main characters, but I think it's about it's basically he's birthed an infant or Frankenstein's almost kind of like a small child, but he's a giant monster, and and then he hates fire. I mean, it's kind of a cut and dry thing, right?
It's my number one as well. Not to be on your coattails here, or your lab coattails.
Lab coattails. That's right.
But no,
I concur.
Yeah. I mean,
doctor.
It's like the grown-up version of like a Pinocchio-style story, basically.
Correct.
And
wow, that was great. Yeah, I love that.
And it's very intriguing, and I love it because in terms of horror, it's kind of rare, in my opinion, that you get some like poetry kind of style
Right.
storytelling, and that's I think what.
Oh, fucking
really-
Frankenstein, super poetic.
Yeah,
it's super
yeah,
poetic.
You know, it's a beautiful. It's a beautiful.
It's a beautiful movie. And
Yeah.
then we get back onto when I was telling you about Monster Squad, you know, that Frankenstein,
Right.
that actor who just played him passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then, you know, there's all these kind of cool renditions. And then we got Bale playing Frankenstein, who goes by Frank in The Bride.
Right,
I'm really
right.
excited about this because I think Christian Bale can bring, I was watching some behind the scenes stuff. And this is, I think, more like I think what Maggie Gyllenhaal did with this, I think it's going to be like it's a Frankenstein story, but tied in with like a Bonnie and Clyde kind
Okay,
of situation.
okay,
Like
okay.
they're on the run. It takes place in like, I think the Flapper era or something.
All right.
And, you know, Gatsby era.
Right. Right.
And it's supposed to be violent. It's supposed to be like really cool looking.
Okay.
I think she is I think that she is going to be our next big I guess you would say actor to filmmaker, actor
Okay.
to director as far as females are concerned. I think Maggie knows the business so well because her family's been in it fucking forever.
Right, yeah.
You know, I think that she's going to capture something that audiences want to see be other than just like Marvel shit.
Right,
And
right.
when I say okay, I use the Marvel shit. I use it a lot, but what I'm saying is that we all know what kind of movies those are, right? The IP stuff. This is like an independent. This is like a horror, like a cool like art piece,
Yes,
right?
yes.
This isn't something that they just dump out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and I'm not shitting. I love Marvel and everything. Yeah, I love all that. But But back to Frankenstein. Yeah, man, he's kind of misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's just kind of like this guy wakes up and he's like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah.
And then
he's
and
kind
then
of a misfit, really.
And then he's got some ADHD fucking doctor that
Right.
looks like me going, "Hey, well, you're alive. Let's."
Right.
And then it's like they put together. But then you got to go on to like Young Frankenstein. I love that movie, dude.
Right,
Mel
yeah.
Brooks.
Yep.
Yeah, put on a wrench. Yeah, I know. It's there's been so many different renditions of Frank. I mean,
Right.
obviously, I think besides Dracula,
Right.
he's the most popular monster.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, if not the most popular,
Sure.
because everybody loves him from Frankenstein because they kind of have that. Oh, and then Van Helsing, the Frankenstein, and that was pretty
Yep.
cool. Van Helsing's Frankenstein was. It was a little like that movie's over the top, right?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I was trying to
definitely,
get at. It
definitely.
was over the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it's over the top, it's like a little exaggerated, a
Right.
lot of theatrical kind of stuff. It was definitely
a lot of CGI.
a lot of
Yeah.
CGI back then. That
Yeah.
was when CGI was like at its peak.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, so I've always liked the electricity. So it's funny because if you look at Gator with Monster House Dispensary, their logo's Frankenstein. Here we go. Here it is, right here, guys. All right,
Very
so
cool.
there's
Heck
yeah. So he kind of embraced that, but it's always that's why I did the green today.
Right.
We're doing some scientist kind of
Right,
stuff.
right.
We're getting ready to cook up some things in the lab. But yeah, man, all those movies, man, were really good. I think Guillermo del Toro's his movie this year was I mean, besides the original, it's been the best one they've done.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so-
And Frankenstein's one of those stories that's just been ripped up and redone so many times.
100%.
I mean, like probably I'd say again only up there with Dracula as far as just a lot of different renditions.
Right.
And to be honest, most of them probably not too good. But you love the story, you love the character, or Frankenstein's monster. Excuse me, for those who are being very technical.
all of our Frankenstein
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
Frankenstein's the monster,
The monster,
yeah,
yes,
whatever.
yeah, I know.
I that's the one thing I tell people about our show. I'm like, listen, guys, we love horror, but we're two normal motherfuckers. We don't sit here and we're not like, yo, we know every detail of everything.
you
Maybe
know,
I should talk like this the rest of the time because it matches my glasses.
Well, actually,
You know
that's
what I
very.
mean?
I concur. I
You
concur.
yeah.
I concur.
You got some Urkel shit going on here. Anyway, and so, but back to our boy Frank. Yeah, he was just a misunderstood big guy who's scared of fire.
Right.
I always kind of liked that he was scared of fire. I was like, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, because fire is scary.
It's
you
true.
know,
It's true.
And so he's like fire, bad,
Right,
You know,
right.
and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a. I mean, that's the best. I think that's the goat of all the mad scientist monster movies. You know, if you take a bunch of fucking body parts, put it together, make you a Frank. or make you a monster, whatever you
Right.
want to say. But
Right.
yeah, well, we're really cool, man. Well, that was I kind of enjoyed going down. I'm liking doing these episodes
Yeah.
where we're gonna kind of talk about a little bit more monster-y stuff, more creature
Right.
feature stuff. That's
Right.
my jam. And I know that you like it too, because it's like we do like our killers and our slashers and stuff, and we're going to get into that later on this summer. But I told Ben I wanted to lead this year off because we went so deep into like serial killers and all that
Yeah,
stuff last year, demon possession and all that. I wanted, not that this is lighter, but it's just it's a little more fun.
definitely.
The topics aren't as serious as
Right,
as
right.
they are used to. I mean, we're not getting into heads being chopped off in Santa Fe prison.
Right.
I mean, like with Dizzy when he was here.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Right.
R.I.P. Dizzy. No. Anyway,
Yeah.
listen up, guys. Well, we are going to kind of start getting ready to wrap up our show, but I want to get into just a little bit of a moment to help out people here on kind of a helping with horror moment, but just kind of talk to you guys about what's happening now in the film world. So, if you guys aren't familiar, Paramount. And did you see this? Paramount and Warner's, it looks like they're going to merge.
Right.
Now, I heard the state of California is going to fight against it because it's almost a monopoly on the business.
Right.
And this is all I've got to say. And I'm going to take these stupid glasses off right now while I talk about this. All right. Okay, so if you guys are watching our show, and I'm going to clip this out too, you need to quit listening to these fucking influencers. I'm being 100%. I'm being 100%
Yeah.
with. I don't know. Listen, this is to everybody. This is what they call rage baiting. Okay, and we understand that the industry is in this weird shift and all this stuff is happening, but it's not dead. It's not over.
Right.
I mean, I think we're in a weird transitional spot with tech and everything that's kind of happening because we've used some AI now and we actually do love it.
Yeah.
We only use it. We don't bring in a IP. We use it for special effects.
Right.
But I think that, and I'm gonna crap on SAG a little bit right now. I think that there are a lot of this fear that's coming out, and it's justified, like stealing your name, likeness, all that stuff. I get that. Okay. But I feel like we need to, where the fight has been like, let's go out, let's go, instead of like going, I feel like if they would just go to maybe some of these tech companies and say, okay, let's work with you guys and let's see what we can do instead of just this fucking rage, dude. It's like, and then it's like, I see people, they're like, oh, dude, if you really want to get out and make something, just fucking get out and make it and put it on YouTube. That's what we're doing with this show. That's how we got picked up, guys. Okay, we did not start this show with $1 million fucking dollars.
No.
This is not how this whole thing happened.
Pesos, man.
Yeah,
Pesos.
we had fucking less than pesos, dude. It's been a ride, but check out and I'm giving you guys some tips here of how we kind of got started. Because Tom Green he was on the other night on another show. Check out your local public access places if you're looking for camera equipment or you're looking for studios to shoot in. Check out any of your local film resources groups in your area, dude. There's a ton of like film people out there that want to. Like we have that Offset Joe Lonesome here, or that Offset group where he brings in new filmmakers. That's where I started, and then you have like the Guerrilla guys, the Guerrilla Photography and stuff like that.
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, I mean, unless you're just super fucking bitter and you don't want to work, get out there and make your own shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's what we're gonna have to do. We can't fight against the trillionaires, okay, everybody. That shit's flown. That ship is sailed. So all that we can do is like that Markiplier with Iron Lung. You've got to get out there, make your own brand. Just scrape or scrap and fight and scrape and claw is what I was trying to say, and get out there, because blaming you not doing film is like blaming somebody else or blaming the industry for not. I get the crew guys that aren't working right now, but I'm talking about people that are actual creators. When they come on there, I'm like, dude, stop doing that. So guys, just like I said, just social media is great to advertise and everything, but I'm going to tell you, this is the 50-year-old or 49-year-old old man telling all these younger filmmakers my experience in this. Number one is you're going to run into some very, very shitty people. Okay, this business right now, there's a lot of predatory people out there,
Right.
and just. I guess you would say just kind of just get your clique together, because that's the way I feel like we did it. We found the core unit, and now that the core unit's there, we are moving to the we're moving to the next project. I mean, don't you? I mean, moving on.
Yes.
Like what you want to call scaling up. So you're trying to take the line where the bar is here and then raise it and then raise it, and then especially like we were just having a discussion with this conflict or war or whatever is happening. You know, it's going to affect a lot of things. It's going to affect a lot of things, especially in film. Guys, gas is expensive. I'm telling you that right now, and transports and all this stuff. It's going to affect everybody, and then especially, I mean, it's like a lot of the money now is coming out of Dubai and out of all that stuff, and with all this stuff going on, I don't know how that's going to work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, times will only tell. But at the same time, guys, you know, 100% John's right. You know, rage baiting and kind of just talking about the industry from a huge negative standpoint, I understand that, because like I want to work too, right?
Yeah,
like,
we all want to work. Trust us.
But at the same time, getting your crew together, as it were, kind of developing like that Happy Madison kind of atmosphere, and you know those people who are really your film family, I guess you could say,
right?
And you know, doing your own thing. You know, I feel like if independents really push forward here, it'll push the studios into making more production.
Oh, Jason
you know what I mean?
Blum just announced. I posted it on our page the other day. He just announced that they are going to start getting away from these huge, big, trying to go for the big blockbuster anymore, and then bring it back down to the $1 to $10 million independent kind of newer stories that are coming out, because people are fatigued. They are really fatigued.
Yeah, I love superheroes just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But,
No, well, it's everything, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta tell you, man, there ain't a lot of good reviews about the Scream 7 that came out this week, and it's like, I don't get it, because I'm not that kind of a person but it's publicly traded companies, and they bank on sure things, because they answer to investors, you know, and a lot of people and this is a big thing, guys, where I made this fucking mistake. I am the king of putting the cart before the horse, okay? And so because I'm a dreamer, right? I've been like that my whole life. It's always like, oh, let's do this, and then we just kind of figure out a way to do it, right? Which is probably not the best way to do things at sometimes, but
at the same time, sometimes you got to build that parachute on the way down.
Yeah, build it. But I'm seeing just a lot of filmmakers now, like the industry's dead. This is over. It's not dead, and it's not over. It's just what you want to create. If you have to create it, you create it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, seriously, get in, buckle down, learn the film industry, get on sets. That's what I try to tell people, whether it's a set of a small indie short or whatever, just get on it and work. You know, just get on it and work, and then let me tell you something. I watched. This is the perfect clip. I should cut this in at the end of this. Ice Cube, who I dearly love. He was one of my favorite hip hop artists. In the 90s. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck the police. Yeah. I know. I don't want to say that, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, he said, if you get into this business as any kind of artist, whether you're a musician, you're an actor, writer, producer, whatever, expect at least 5 to 10 years of your life not fucking doing anything or going anywhere. You know, I mean, it's like, seriously, do not walk into this business. There is so much bullshit on the internet, especially on Instagram, that I watch. This is one of the things I got to tell you that I've been doing, and it's fucking evil, but there's all these fucking like creator programs. These guys are like, hey, comment in my comments and I'll teach you how to make $1 million. Right. You know, so I always do. And then when I get in there, I want to look, because these are fucking scammers is basically what they are. You know, a lot of that. I mean, there are some people that say they want to help you out, but I had this I sent off to this like lady who said she was a producer and whatever, and then she sent me her. I had to pay like $50, so I paid it, and then I got on there, and I was like, it was everything I already knew.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
I was like, so this is what it is. It's people in the industry that aren't working right now that are trying to express their knowledge to, I guess it's younger people because
Right.
they're getting on Instagram and doing this.
Right.
But at the same time, YouTube is a huge resource, guys. If you want to know anything, and seriously, I'm not saying to use ChatGPT, any kind of AI program, but if you do talk to an AI program, kind of have them walk you through steps of what things are, and then get on sets, get boots on the ground is big time. Getting on a set and learning how to do all this is really tough. I mean, we are in a year and a half almost into this thing now, Ben, and we are just barely getting our legs underneath us.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm terrified about California, to be honest with you. We're going to California at the end of this month. And it's my first time. I was born there. I was born in San Francisco, and it's my first time back as like an adult. And I'm going to go shoot in Burbank, California. I'm excited. I'm producing this thing, but at the same time, it's like, it's terrifying.
Oh, definitely.
It's terrifying.
Definitely,
and then we're bringing on these huge guests, you know, where Ben and I, we've had some big guests on. A lot of them been remote interviews.
Right.
But we're trying to, we've got to level up our career, and the only way we know how to do it is to do it ourselves.
Yes.
You know, at this point. So get out there and do it yourselves, everybody.
Yeah, definitely, guys. If you got to fail forward.
Fuck it. He says it all the time. Fail forward. So anyway,
guys.
but yeah, that was kind of my little helping with horror moment at the end of the podcast today. Is like, don't let the cynicism get on you. Don't let the negativity.
Yeah.
Trust me, guys. I wake up every single day as a film producer, like, where the fuck am I gonna do? What's gonna happen next? You know what I mean? And it's it's true. It's like I the one exciting thing about all of this, Ben, is that it is uncharted waters.
True.
And so either you can steer the ship into the storm and go through the motherfucker, or you can try to go around it, or you can run away from it. Yeah. And if you run away from it, nothing is ever going to happen.
Right.
So that's what I tell people. You know what I mean, brother?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely. You know,
anyway, guys, that was kind of our mad scientist. I'll put back on my dorky glasses for the end of the show now. All right, we're back. That was our Helping with Horror Moment, guys. And I just want to reach out to everybody and let you guys know, Creative Kill, where the guest always has a killer experience. We have two sponsors. Do you want to hit them with the first one, Ben?
Oh, yeah. Duke City Toys.
Duke City Toys.
Thank you. Shout out,
Duke
Leo.
City Toys.
We love you. We were
love
so
you.
excited about your new location. 8,500 square feet of just collectibles.
And then you got the card guys in there now, too, I think.
Oh,
I think he's got the Pokemon guys and all
cool.
that stuff.
Very
That's
cool.
going to be a lot of fun.
Right.
And the second one is our horror-themed monster dispensary down in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Reynosa, New Mexico.
Gator.
I think, you know what? We're gonna have to find a gator for our set here.
It's
maybe.
true. It's
yeah,
true.
well, we'll find one for live.
You know,
maybe we'll bring in, but we're gonna do a show with gators. So Gator and I have some fun things planned for down in Cruces later this summer. I'm trying to contact some pretty big guests to fly in from Texas to El Paso, and so
Very cool.
we can bring them up. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. And then we've got some exciting things happening, guys, just to kind of let you guys know here at the tail end of this. So Ben and I have a vertical series we're starting to produce. We're shooting next week. We're really excited.
Yes.
We got rehearsals this week.
Yeah.
This is our last show until Saturday.
Right.
Saturday, we have our bonus episode of Creative Kill Live, not the podcast, Creative Kill Live, that we are going to be having on, what's his name again? Sancho Martinez.
Yeah,
That's right.
my boy.
So we have on the wrestler Sancho Martinez this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, God, these wrestling guys, man. I mean,
it's going to be great, guys.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
John's a little stressed about it, but I think it's going to be
and
just
then
fine.
I heard Royal's coming back for this episode
Ooh,
too.
there we go.
Yeah, Royal's going to be
bro.
Royal's. Yeah, we've missed Royal. We've missed all our whole team.
Yeah.
Wolf is taking a little sabbatical right now. He's doing design work for us. He's still helping us with all of our other stuff, but he's got some life issues going on right now, so you probably won't see Wolf for this month or next month, but he'll be back. And then we've got some very, very exciting female guest hosts joining me and Ben in California.
Yep.
We're getting those deals locked up this week as well. Got a big meeting tomorrow. I'm really excited about, you know who it is. And then other than that, everything else is Creative Kill, you know, we're trugging along,
Yeah, we
guys,
are.
just like
Yeah,
everybody
we are.
else is. So we love you guys. Monster House Dispensary, Duke City Toys, thank you guys so much. And the final thing is this. This is what I want to tell you guys, okay? We do these Helping with Horror moments. They're a lot of fun. We try to give back to our community. And the other thing is that we're not looking for like, we're working on our own deals and stuff, but we need subscribers. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys, because we are about to do a lot of fun stuff and spread the word, okay? Because we are trying to get this really cool company off the ground to help independent filmmakers, to help independent horror people, because we all need this. So we promise you, we are giving you our word that we will not sell out to the masses. Okay? I am a big anti that. So is Wolf. So is Ben. Where we will promote the stuff we like.
Definitely.
But at the same time, we want to help independent horror. So I just want to sign off by saying, please follow our YouTube or get on our YouTube page and just subscribe. Check out some of the episodes. They're only getting bigger. They're only getting better. We love all you guys so much. So this is episode 36. We're going to be signing out now. This is Creative Kill Podcast, episode 36. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm John.
And I'm Ben.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Creative Kill, where the guest always has a killer experience. We love you guys. Take care.
Peace out. Much love, guys.
What's up, everybody? I am John Roberts.
And I'm Ben Marshall.
And this is the Creative Kill Podcast. Please subscribe to all of our channels and subscribe to our YouTube channel today. We're on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And iHeartRadio, I think, Ben. Nice. Anyway, yeah. So subscribe to our channel today where the guest always has a killer experience. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, it's working! No, it's too much! We created it! Run!